Hey, we are installing Van Guardian. Keep the weirdos away when we're inside. Very clever. Simple. Clever. Basically, it can protect all your van while you're inside. So if anybody wants to open a door or come in and, you know, the alarm will go off as soon as they touch handle or anywhere on the zone. I try and not talk with a Yorkshire accent. I'm influenced by Bobby Bolton.
Who's Bobby Bolton?
One Life Truck It.
Oh, right.
So first you have to install the back plate. I've cleaned the metalwork. I was putting this on with a level, but then I realised that the van's probably not sat level, so I've just got to do it by eye. It's all very technical, Catherine, isn't it?
If you say so, Glen.
Aye. Have you showed them all the rest of it?
No, not yet.
You've got to press the 3M tape into the bodywork so it don't come off. Get all the bubbles out. Bubbles. Talking of bubbles, who was Bubbles Orville's mate?
No, it was Michael Jackson's monkey.
No. Was it? Bubbles Orville the duck.
I don't know, I'm not as old as you, Glen, so I wouldn't know. Darling.
Excuse my French. You're only a little bit younger than me. Okay, once that's secure, 2 batteries in here that you need to activate by pulling tabs out. Bobby Bolton. I can't believe you don't know who Bobby Bolton is. You watch him every day. Oh. Okay, screw it back into position. Hang on. Doing that. Just screw it back into position, put your cover plate back on. Hello. What's happening?
I don't know, you tell me.
Well, I've decided I wanted to spend more money. There we go. So I've got Roy the Boy, RL Metalworks, to build me a bespoke off-road style ladder and racking system. Bolt on, no drilling. Okay, but the funny thing is, I need to drill it as well. And if you go round this side, Catherine. Oh! Big Daddy. I've got to measure. Just give me the measurements that I'm drilling blind. I can't drill in there. So there's a rubber go in there to hold it there. But, you know, that ain't going anywhere, is it? Oh, yes it is.
Yeah.
I haven't secured it at the top yet. But, so it's just two. I've just spun them round.
What, the bolts?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're easy to get it on, and then I have to turn the bolts around one by one.
Okay.
Because obviously I won't be able to.
Okay.
Making it a one-man job.
Okay.
Okay.
And what was the reason for you having this done?
So I can get a couple of bikes on the back that way on, or I can have a little storage box and then bike racks off that way. But fundamentally, it's the ladder to get on roof. But roof rack.
You don't have to speak in a Yorkshire accent, you know.
I know I don't, but it's fun, isn't it? Because you're from Yorkshire, aren't you?
Well, I am, yes. So that was the old ladder there.
Aye. Which is a shame, really, because it's a really good ladder and it doesn't have to drill into it.
No. But you wanted that for...
I've got those 2 tanks on.
Yeah. You also want to be able to get bikes on the back, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. A couple of mountain bikes when we're in the mountains.
Yeah, I'm taking my choppers. Actually, they're not choppers. My Schwinn Stingrays.
So I'm thinking about this.
Schwinn Stingray.
You know, that's just not fucking cricket, is it?
Darling.
But it's not, is it? It would have been much easier for me to drill it this way if I could see where I'm drilling. I'm drilling blind, and that's going to take 2 holes. Let me show you what we're drilling for. Quite substantial rubbers that eventually will sit in there. And, you know, that's not even going to fit through the door, is it? I'm sure it is because he's made them before. Do you mind? Oh.
Oh. Yeah?
Aye. So like that's like that. And then that goes through that flange into there like that to hold it that way.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's not so. All I need to do is mark it, and then I can drill it. But that means I've got to get in here somewhere. It's in here.
Yeah, because that's not going to go the whole way through, is it?
Okay, well, come back when it's completed. Maybe it'll still be daytime, or daytime tomorrow. Right, bolted, treated. Just got these 2 bolts to put in here to secure it. Job done. And I always put the grease on before I put the washer on. Okay. I'll just knit them up now and I'll show you the finished product. Oh, I've got to put all the door panels back on now. So, about 58 screws. 2 panels, one on there, the original, and then an over panel which gets the whole lot. And then the inside window frame. And I've got a small leak up there, which is, I think it might be because we have had a lot of rain this morning, and when I pulled forward, all that rain found its way in, so it must have been sitting on the roof somewhere, which is not a good sign, although I've not had a leak in it since, before. Okie dokie. So the issue I've got here is these bags are for the chairs, and all the bolts are on the inside of the bag, so hopefully they'll go back into their original holes and it'll end up looking like that. But we never use them. They're really uncomfortable, although they're really packaged nicely and they're out of the way. They're a really good space saver idea. But we don't use them. So this is part of the upgrade that I did. 3000 watt instead of the old 1600 watt which went in there. That's the back of the washing machine, and then this beast here is the aircon unit, which I got Ant to box in nicely, and he's made a fantastic job of that. But all this is a compromise on the boot space or the garage space, because you've got all your water gubbins in there, so everything's brought forward. Obviously this is the heart of the van. This makes everything work for longer. So really I've compromised on, well, I can't get a bike in here, which is what I originally wanted to do, but I can get luggage, I can get barbecue, I can get, you know, all the other garage stuff that you would have in a motorhome. And plus now I've got a really decent ladder, and I've got this space which is good. I can bolt box on, but I've got the Max Tracks, and I've got the vertical bike holder ×2, and then obviously I've got this space up the top for the, well, there should be a spare tyre up there, spare wheel, and it comes with a crane so you can get the wheel off. All very clever, but it's a bit precarious up there, and plus I've got to walk from the back of the van right across the front. There's not a lot of room for my little legs, and yeah, so if I can use more space on the back here, it's much easier to get in and out of. And that fits on their retreat. RL Metalworks near Sudbury. He did all the bits and pieces on here, so he built the roof rack when it was Alps van. So that's all bespoke, handmade, aluminium. He did the guard on the bottom. What else did he do? I don't think he was responsible for the wheels. The tank, the extra big 150 litres. I think in a previous video I said it was 250, but I'd be having kittens if I was putting 400 quid's worth of diesel in it. So that's 150 litres. Yes. So yeah, the space is big enough. All good. So any questions I'll gladly answer. Put them in the comments. Just prepping now. We like I said earlier, I'm heading off into the Alps, maybe a week tomorrow. I'm thinking between 3 and 4 weeks, but that could well change for the longer if I don't get a job. Not that I'm really particularly looking at this moment, but yeah, thanks for watching. Right, just got the last bit to do now, which is put the window back in, finish off the door panel installation, put the handle back on, and that's it. So I've done a couple of the poppers around the top. I've replaced them all because they get brittle and they break. Yes, we're getting there, and then that's the final piece, which just screws in with them. Lovely. That's just reminded me, where did I put all the grommets? Oh, we shall see. I'll meet you around the other side. Yep. Okay. So it took me about an hour to get it all back together, and what have we got left to do? Not a lot, really. Hello. Just just going to introduce you to Percy, the other van. Giving him a little bit of tidy up today, because I've used him as a bit of a storage dump over winter. Usually he's out the front with a cover on in winter, disconnect the battery, but because obviously we've got that now, this lives in here, and it's a little bit of protection for Mabel. So yes, so I thought I'd introduce you all to Percy, 1989, Westphalia, California. Beautiful. Okay, a little bit of stuff out. Most of that can go into the van. And then took the rug out, give that a sweep. A little bit of a tidy up. Nothing spectacular. I put some anti-damp things in it as well, that'll help. It's not too bad in here because we're obviously under here, so things aren't really damp, they're just cold. I've had a tidy up in here as well, and then lock it up, and we shall be saying goodbye until Easter. Stamford Hall is a event that we normally go to every year, and it's the first one of our Volkswagen events that we go to. So I'll lock it up now. It's ticking over nicely for being it ain't been started for a while. Nothing else to tell you really. Just now getting up to heat on the temperature. I take everything out, all the bedding out of the back here, because it gets damp, and you know, they're meant to be driven, not stored, but there you go. That is Percy, the Westphalia. That's the handle. Westphalia. Commonly known, affectionately known as Percy. Oh, and that's all the stuff I'm taking out. One seat, I'm going to take a comfy seat with me because I'm travelling solo to the Alps. Trasharoo, which has got some gear in it, like an outdoor mat. Probably not going to use it because of the temperatures, but it's better just to take it just in case. That is more or less ready to go, just got to fill it up with water. Yeah, so that's ready. Really impressed that this started and it's ticking over lovely. Really happy with old Percy. Could do with some better seat covers. They've done me well, but they're just looking a bit tatty now. Might get some of those cult ones that I've seen on the Tinterweb. Fridge can go in once I've so it's got two fridges. That one is a 3-way 40 litre, and this is a, or is it 60? This is a 50 litre, and this is the original fridge, which works on 3-way, so it's gas, battery and 240. That's brilliant. Just, you know, limited for space really, so I'll have a backup fridge that sits in here. And that's Percy. Any comments? Put them in the comments part. bad for, what would he be, 30 odd years old, 35 years old, 1989. Lovely. So just spent the weekend getting everything ship shape, which includes the max tracks and the bike rack, and I'm all ready, all packed. A few more little bits and pieces to put in. Martin's board in there and all. He's coming to meet me at some point, 13th of March. So everything more or less is done. Just got to complete some small jobs. But basically we're done, we're ready. Oh, the last job is to fix that somewhere, and then we are good to go. Numerous bits and pieces to do still, but nothing really major. So I'm signing out now, so keep watching, and the next video, probably the end of next week, should be me embarking on my 4-week trip minimum, 4 weeks minimum trip to French, Italian, possibly Swiss Alps. Because I ain't got a job, so I might as well go and do what I need to do. So keep watching. Yes, thank you. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. Get it in, because I'm still in jail. Thank you. Bye.